Gaza Uncle channel. Speed of light, not slow like a camel.
Attend. Sister Everlina, you know the things said talk. Business said
Speak about represent for DJ Everlina.
Gaza Uncle make them know so you so rich badness so you are on the ground.
You know the queen of dancehall represent for Gaza Uncle.
DJ Everlina.
What make them vex?
6.
DJ Everlina.
6. DJ Everlina. You don't know. Ocean B.
Gaza Uncle. I have to represent.
yeah, man, on a like, share, subscribe.
Serious up to the time, you know it's cartel. Representing for Gaza Uncle channel. Speed of light, not slow like a camel. Dog or
Serious up to the time, you know it's cartel. Representing for DJ Everlina. I'm out.
Anova.
you know it's cartel. Representing for Gaza Uncle.
Gaza.
You know it's Warlord representing for DJ Everlina. What?
You say Gaza. Drop back that video again.
DJ Everlina. 6.
Oh, God, pull it.
Gaza Uncle.
Yeah, Gaza Uncle. Oi, go now.
It's your real top girl, Shani New, alright? I'm represent for DJ Everlina.
For those all about to represent for DJ Everlina.
Gaza Uncle, big up Cyclone, represent.
DJ Everlina.
On the play me DJ, I wanna rap. Play cartel.
Serious up to the time, you know it's cartel. Representing for Gaza Uncle channel. Speed of light, not slow like a camel. Dog or
Everything when we do them follow.
Yes. I want to say big respect to everybody that make it every week to the state of dancehall. And this week we have Peetah Morgan from the Morgan Heritage. You know, I think it was like a month and a half, 2 months ago we did have Gramps Morgan, and now we have the other brother, which is Peetah Morgan. So everybody just take on the time, finding a favorite spot and holding a drink, holding a soda, whatever. Like up the live at the same time you reach, and big up everybody we're there. You know, I say first of all, I want to big up my beautiful co-host, DJ Everlina. Big up DJ Everlina every time. That's one of the best co-hosts. So I don't know. She helped my family at this show, and she liked the program. So we just say, all right, this is what we're going to do, to speak about dancehall and reggae music. Speak about the state of dancehall and reggae music. And with no further ado, we have Peetah Morgan here. Ready. One of the things I like about the people your camera is off, Peetah. One of the things I like about reggae people them always there on time. Like the Jamaican reggae artists, them always on time. It's like them not play with the business part of them always on time. Peetah, your camera not showing now. But big up yourself.
Your camera not showing either.
Rasta. No, Rasta. Your camera for your show, Rasta.
You know, man, I have to see me and talk to two of you.
So you see DJ Everlina.
If your camera not show either.
No, I am actually sitting eating at the same time. I'm sorry.
Nah, sure, man.
Bless up. Everything good?
Yeah, man. Bless up, sister.
Bless up yourself and welcome to the show.
Yeah,
I don't know if you come
here, man. Yeah,
it's the real Peetah Morgan.
Yeah, the people want to make sure see you.
Yeah, man. So what am to you?
Yeah, man. I'm soon show my one, man. Hold on, soon show it. All right. So greetings, Peetah. We're there with your brother, and we have a lengthy conversation. I think that time on the day of Africa. I don't know if you're still in Africa right now, because on the tour of the world, like on always there on the move. So I don't know which part you're there right now in the world.
We are US right now, they are Florida.
Okay, all right then, good. All right, so is the state of the music, and because the knowledge we una have passed on from our father to the whole knowledge of the music, una always can speak about it from a different side. So we like
Yes.
hear Funo point of view, but for a lot of people, because I'm mostly a lot of young people over here too, I would like them to catch up on who is Peetah Morgan, because sometimes them hear the name and me know sometimes it because the younger people them and everybody resonate and know say, say them people that keep show and them people used to do a bag of things in a Jamaica before, them people as Grammy artists. So how the YouTube thing catch up sometime. No, a lot of people don't know the history, and this is no joke, Peter. A lot of young youth don't know the history because the fast-paced music and they don't know the history. So would I like you just introduce yourself? Like too many people know. So this is Peetah.
Peetah Morgan from Morgan Heritage. And for those who don't know Morgan Heritage, you may know of our music. Songs like Don't Have to Dread to Be Rasta, Down by the River, She's Still Loving Me, Best Friend, What We Need Is Love, and so much more, so much more. But this is just simply Peetah from Morgan Heritage.
All right. Bless up, Peetah. All right, Peetah. All right. So as I say, a lot of people they catch up when we ask this the story about, let me talk about your father and what he contributed to the music at all of it. If I'm not mistaken, I think your father was the first Jamaican artist to do what again? Sign?
Well,
it was signed?
I can't say sign because Bob Marley was already signed to Island Records and them thing there, but my father was one of the first reggae artists or Jamaican artists to crack the Billboard 100 with not the 100 but the top 10 with his song I'll Do Anything For You and another song called Sweet Tender Love and High on Your Love. He was very big in the American R&B disco scene at that time.
Right.
Yeah, so he's well known for that.
Okay, good. I think at that me should have said, because me asked your brother already and we did speak on that. And a lot of people do not pronounce his name correctly. How is name pronounced? Because we Jamaican pronounce name. Den
Roy. Nancy, D-E-N Roy. Den Roy.
But a lot of people call him Delroy. You know that,
yeah,
right?
Them mix him up with Delroy Morgan. Yes. And
yeah, a lot of people say
and
Delroy and Derek Morgan, all type of Morgan. Yeah. All right. So with growing up as I'm saying, let's ask like two questions before we get into the real state of what the music there. So growing up as a son of a legend, like it only never had no pressure for like do music, or no they feel not pressured for do music, for kind of tap what your father do?
No, never pressured. We just always loved music, and seeing our father do music was an inspiration to us. But there was never a pressure when him or anyone around us told us that this is what we had to do. We're from a family of 30 siblings, and out of 30, we have no music, but yet. So, it was never a pressure. It was just our love and our passion for music, the same as our father had his love and passion for music.
Oh, okay, good. People been asking why you wanna stop keep the show? Why you wanna stop keep
East Fest?
why not East Fest? And for those who don't know, how long that show was running for? Like from when
we
it
ran
started
that
to when
show.
it ended?
We ran that show for 7 years. It's a lot
7
to
years.
keep a show in Jamaica, yes. And after that 7-year time, a lot of things were changing in Jamaica. We were doing a lot more touring internationally, so we didn't have the time at home in Jamaica to put into the festival like we did in the early years. So, we're looking forward to doing something like that again soon in the near future. But that 7-year run, it was immaculate, and it was a blessing for us. It was a blessing for the people, and it was the type of show it was. It was a one of a kind type of show, and we look forward to embarking on that type of thing again.
I remember me there at Jamaica one time, and on a show run so good, but me stuck in a traffic still. Me stuck in a traffic for about an hour and a half. Me can't. I was
Yeah,
like, yo, them
man,
stop.
traffic was
I was
terrible.
like, them stop. Keep a show your country, you know. Me nah like me complain.
And
Me
then
say them
we
stop
can't keep the show right now because a lot of construction is going on in Jamaica. They're building a highway through St. Thomas. So
Right.
when it used to take we an hour from Kingston to reach Marant Bay, or even an hour and a half, right now it take 3 hours. So we can't put the fans through that when they come to see a stage show. We have to wait till the highway done build.
All right. So a little bit about that. Well, let's get into the reason why you're here to speak about reggae music and a little bit about dancehall. So
yes.
First question: do you think, like, or do you see anybody right now where because I think reggae music, this is my opinion still, this is not facts. I think reggae music it's also in trouble like dancehall music. I think reggae music is also in trouble somewhat because I don't see the young breed forward up for take up where Uno set the standard for and put it to a different level or carry it to where Uno put it. It's more fusion I go on now. A lot more fusion.
Well, I respect the fact that you said that is your opinion.
That's what I'm saying. That is my your one.
I know my opinion is one of the holdbacks that is causing this, like you said, it's our opinion.
Right.
Now, this is a reality of life. From the day you're born till you reach 10 years old, do you remain the same?
No,
my question
changes.
All right.
Changes. Peetah, we lost Peetah for a while. I don't know what happened, people. But as an reach, like up the live. Hold on there. I think this is him.
Yeah, me there. Me lose signal. Sorry about that.
Yeah, man, no problem.
So your answer, you said changes. And we accept that. We don't even argue with God. We say, oh, me not stay the same way, me stay when I was a baby. Me I tell no, me just look different. We just keep life going. Because change is the only thing that's constant in life is change.
It's change.
It's change. Yeah. So what people did 20 years ago, you can't expect people to do the same thing 20 years later. Else you're not elevate. And not all change is good. Yes, I agree with that. But change is inevitable. And I think our mentality as say, boy, the youth them now do this or them now carry it like that. But when we see our band like Revolution in America is selling out 2 nights in a stadium in California, 40,000 people a night. What do you say about that?
I mean,
when you say the music is in trouble.
So
the music is not in trouble, you know. Is those who hold on to a certain perspective of what they believe the music should continue to sound like or should be, or you know, like you say what Bounty Killer did 25 years ago, the new youth today who is Valiant or Skeng or Skillybank should be doing what Bounty did. They cannot do what Bounty did. What Bounty did is what Bounty did. What Beanie did is what Beanie did. And the man, they are legend of the thing. They can't take them for them landmark in the music. But we are so entrenched in the era that we grew up in, it's hard for us to accept something new. While this young generation, they don't really care about the era you grew up in. They're about their era. You understand? It's like when we sit down and we say, boy, when Skilly Bang doing song, everybody has a boy that now gonna wear an idiot tune that. And it became the biggest song for the summer of 2022.
Right.
Like,
thank you.
Like, how do you justify that? Now, if it wasn't something that a percentage of the population loved, it wouldn't be a hit record. And you have to understand, look, there's 8 billion people on the planet. Can't please everybody. They can't please everybody. And when me and you might say, this it should sound like because we come from a different era. The youth, them who is like 17, 18, 19 to 25 years old, or even to 30, their view is totally different than me and you. Now, who is right and who is wrong? I would say There is no right and there is no wrong. It's perspective. That's how I see it.
All right. So like how you see it that way, hold on for me, DJ Everlina. Like how you see it that way, and you say something very important, changes, right?
Yes.
And evolution of sounds. Because Uno used to get little cussing too, because Uno forward with some different sounds, Uno never do the normal drum and bass. Uno forward with some different unique style and sounds,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And only get some cussing too. So uno understand where the youth them I got you. And uno know say changes is all right. So like how you bring up the point, say what them name the revolution they ban over thing there. Revolution will do 2 nights in our stadium 40,000. Why we can't do that? Why? Because it's a 2-part question. Why we can't do that? No, other part them want to get to.
Okay, number one. The people who are the fans of Revolution, they support. They buy concert tickets. They stream the music.
Again, no, hold on. You ever say that loud, make people in the back of the class can hear? Because these are things we talk about every day. Let me get a solo. Got you. Let me get a solo.
The people that listen to Revolution, who are their fans, they support the music. They stream the music. They buy the concert tickets. They buy the merch. They support the brand that they fell in love with, called Revolution. And and them deal with the thing on a business level. Like, you have to remember say out of Jamaica, when we bust out of music, or where the music I come from, it was more like it's a poor people thing, So for us, a lot of us, it was a way to get out of the ghetto. A lot of artists out of Jamaica, it was our way out. You understand?
True.
So we know nothing about business. We just say, yo, we want a better life. We want to make some money. You understand? And these young brothers here in America, a lot of them already come from money. Some of them come from money already. So they're not in it to make money. They're in it because them love reggae music and it's a business. Them see it as a viable business. If it wasn't a viable business, they wouldn't do it. So it's just how we deal with our thing as a people. It's just like how you look upon the Francophone in Africa. If the Francophone stop giving France all that they give them, France will become a third world country overnight. Because France don't have nothing. What France have and what France make the money off is what them take from the Francophone. No, them take it from the Francophone. When I say Francophone, for people that don't understand, it's the countries in Africa that France colonized and controlled. Like in the Francophone, they're using a money called franc. And in France, that's where the franc for a long time and I use euro. So you check it out and see if that makes sense. It's just a mindset, my brother and my sister. It's a mindset. And for Africa, still out, use franc in Africa and just continuously doing the same thing, allowing France to come in and take what they want. And when you have to buy it back from France, as the same country where them collect it from, you have to pay double and triple for it. You know what I mean? And these things, how do you change these things? And it's the same thing with music. Like, we out at Jamaica.
Okay, so
continue.
Okay, so this is all right. So like you said that now, because so the reason I go right now, because now you just say like it's 8 billion people in the world, right? So when we do our little song at Jamaica, and for those who love to use the word, it don't pass airport, right? But we have the YouTube conversation. We have the YouTube conversation, but there's another world out there. There's another world out there. And if your song not take on to another world, it doesn't be a hit song in Jamaica. There's another world out there, like the California where you just said. There's a lot of people in Jamaica that don't know this. There's a lot of artists that cannot go perform in California, Wisconsin, the Midwest, place them where you lock down. Like there's a lot of people can't not even pull 200 people. You know that. There's a lot of places out in America where people can't even pull 200 people, but reggae music dominate them space there. reggae music dominate them spaces. You have more reggae band than you have more people that try to dance dancehall. You have more reggae people out in the world than more people out in the world that try to dancehall. Wrong or
yes,
right?
and when you look at it now, if these brothers here in America, the Revolutions, the Irishans, when they do a show, them not nothing less than 15,000. And sometimes probably 2 or 3 of them on the show. Who in Jamaica, like they only show me to do that where it was about 4 people, it was Buju Berries, Taros, and Loss. Those are the main acts advertised last year, Christmas. A lot New Year's this year.
Right.
To draw 20,000 people, 15,000 people. How much, like, you have a show like Reggae Sumfest where for 3 nights or 2 nights with the biggest names in the music, reggae and dancehall, and struggle to pull numbers, and that's in the land of Jamaica, in the land
And
of
that's
reggae.
and that's the office in the land.
Right.
That is a birthplace.
Right. And then I see a group from Hawaii named Maoli. We know them youth from them just a bus. In them homeland of Hawaii, they're playing stadiums with 30,000 people come over to see them, for them people support them in them homeland.
And this is reggae? Yeah, this is reggae
of
you're
course
speaking
it's
about?
reggae. YouTube them, Maoli, Maolia. And you probably never hear about them yet.
No, I first me hear that one. I'm not lie. First
And
me hear
they
that
are
one
pulling
there. I'm in love music. I first me hear that one there.
Then adapt me I try to show you, man. Billions of people in the world. And reggae music is not just a Jamaica thing anymore. Bob Marley say it, you know. Bob Marley say reggae music will get bigger and bigger and bigger till it find it right for people. And we are living to see it today. You understand? Like, you can't go around this thing, you know. And no matter how we talk as Jamaican because we created it. Like, the guy that created Lamborghini, I don't know if his family own Lamborghini again. But Lamborghini still a sell.
So basically what you are saying is we create it, but it out in the world I sell where different people have it right now, basically.
Yes. And I can tell you, so the value where people have on reggae outside of Jamaica, it's on another level than what we have on it in Jamaica. Because reggae music, you know, your reggae music play 24/7 on radio at Jamaica. You're lucky if even your reggae music on Sunday at Jamaica.
Sad.
But you got Hawaii, you got New Zealand, you got Samoa and these islands in the Pacific. All they do is play reggae music all day. Them call it island music. Island music. Like when I see we are keep through show them at Jamaica, and the sound man them are so quick to play some hip-hop song from America. Granted, are the biggest music in the world, hip-hop. But when me the America and go to a hip-hop concert, you will never hear them play a dancehall song or a reggae song in between us. Artists change. Never.
In between intermission, them I always tell them, in between intermission, them do not play none of that song. None of our song no play.
All right. You there?
Yeah, man. Yeah,
we hear you.
Here are next thing now. You have where were we this year? We got Belize. We on who was on the show? Byron Messier, Spice, Morgan Heritage. Now as a sound man, Spice on stage before Morgan Heritage. Spice finished work. Morgan Heritage is coming on stage. What should happen, in my opinion, is a sound man should prepare the audience for the sound of music that's coming on stage. There's so much reggae music. You should have changed the mood, changed the atmosphere.
So if I was there now,
spiritually, yes.
if I was there, I'd have started play some Berry. Start off with 2 Bob Marley. So yeah, get the people and
Yes.
say, it's this type of music I go forward now. So yeah, prep
Thank
them.
you.
Say at this I go we just do little jump up. No, at this
There
you
you
go.
go.
Start with 2 Buju
No.
Bantam, 2 Berries, 2 something,
No,
2
these are the
Gregory.
things,
Cause
but
at a lane that we're going now.
yes, it's your duty as a sound man to prepare the audience for what is coming. But what is happening is the sound man, them a look for them forward to, you know.
For forward, yeah.
Yeah, if you say them done the place. You understand? Like, we have to know our role that we are here to play. It's like you bring a drummer in our studio to play a 1 drop and him start play soca. And at that me bring you have to play a brethren. We want a 1 drop tune.
Right.
You understand? So everyone has a part to play. Sound man have a part to play. Radio man have a part to play. Artists have a part to play. Musician have a part to play. Everyone has a part to play. And when you look on, like you said, the state when you say reggae music and dancehall music is in trouble. No. Reggae music and dancehall music is not in trouble. The music that we are doing as artists out of Jamaica is in trouble.
Oh.
That's a big difference. That's a big difference. Because gentlemen are no problem to draw on a crowd of Europe. Byron Messier have the biggest song for the summer. Taliban. And he's Jamaican, he's Saint Kittian. You understand?
Right.
So the biggest song where we have out of Jamaica, the last song that is the biggest song, is Skilly Bang Wap. And that was a year ago.
Right.
Like for 2023, which Jamaican artist has topped the international charts? You're a DJ, so you know more than me.
All right. Would I say maybe I don't know. Maybe
You see it? You're so hard.
No,
You should have known that.
No, maybe want to say something, but it could have caused some controversy. So now, but I say,
no man, say it, man. We are talking about.
What?
When the people them say to all right, according to YouTube, Alkaline have the biggest song, but we don't know his song name.
Then that me I try to show you, brother.
Because like how you know that.
All right.
Like how you that call.
What's the name of Skilly Bang song that was the biggest song last summer?
Wap Wap Wap.
Thank
Everybody
you.
know that. It was an American playlist to be one of the top 20 songs for the summer.
Man. Now that's what I'm talking about. If me I gotta ask you and you say, boy, I don't know. Them say this song now, but I don't know the name of the song. No. Then that's not the one.
All right. So me I always say this. You know, if we have a song for people can say them something about you. Like how me can say, She's Still Loving Me chart, right? So it chart at that country. Me can have to say that about music first before me can say, in my opinion, say the song is the biggest song. Me can say in my opinion because me love the song though. But it have to show way to do outside the diaspora, right? It have to show us the charting and the this and they call it the mobile award and they do this and it have to show us, right? Before me can say that. Okay, so this is what me I say now. You say, we can done, but maybe in there say we can done with Drake and Popcorn. Maybe in there said us like out of Jamaica, like the summer song. Me understand where Peetah try to say. Because when you go out to the world now, Peetah everywhere, is that song represent Jamaica now, right? Is that song at the forefront now? Taliban's.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, Taliban's are the Taliban's are represent the dancehall now. You can't go around that. Can't go around that.
You can't
go.
There's no song this summer 2023 that is bigger than Taliban. It's the biggest song for summer. When you talk about dancehall music, representing dancehall out of Jamaica, even though you know St. Kitts say a few of the artists are over at the island. But when you said Taliban, people think of dancehall out of Jamaica.
Right. All right.
Right?
So
but again, it's not like Byron is running around say a Jamaica flag in my wave.
Yeah.
He's
Him nah do
representing
that, true.
himself and his brand.
Because when them ask him on the interview, you know, and them ask him said, you know, say, Muno classify myself as a dancer, and music me I do, you know.
Exactly, but the type of music he made, the song, yes, man, do music, but the song where hit for him is a dancehall song.
It's a dancehall song, but I think he might try, like put himself in other markets too, Afrobeat, and him want do a little that a reggae, because I see other people, right? All right, so
I mean, at the end of the
DJ
day,
Everlina ask your question them.
At the end of the day, there's so much blurred lines in music today. This is what to understand that every music are cross mixed with every other music.
Right.
And that's just the reality of the way music is, because these children today are not going to come and try. They're not going to do it. They're going to create their own thing. We, like I said, we get close to car, we bridge and mix a lot of different styles.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
I remember I was around Sugar Mine at studio, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was a member when I was on Sugar Mine at studio, because I may we talk after the year still. We were on a Sugar Mine at studio and thing, and we used to play the sound there, and when Sugar forward back out from Germany or something, we did it around there reason and thing, and you know, see people were pop around there and thing, and when we did it and Sugar Man had to explain some things to me, I said, like, what you mean? Like him, I said, this artist and this artist is the biggest artist in Germany. And I said, biggest artist in Germany, they not get no show out here. I saw me, I said to Sugar Man, you know, I said, they will never get no show out here. And the man I said, you stay there. The world big, I should not understand what I go on in the world. Jamaica will look for you because you're hot. You be hot at Jamaica, your name a call. But nobody now send for them money. I got nowhere at all. Them now get no show. Nobody make them chicken no. I mean, I say, what you mean? At them reason them and Sugar Mine have like on some daily basis. Man, I said no. So I saw phone name forward up now. And Sugar Mine tell me say, you saw them a pressure them. Say them a change the reggae music to for the music sound like hip hop and every type of thing mixed up in a one. Yeah, but guess what? The world love it. But Jamaica is that type of place where we turn them back on them youth. Remember, someone tell me about Uni, you know. They tell me don't meet Uni yet, you know. I must say, you see what them a do? Just imagine what them a do right now. A lot of people don't know. Because the music sound different. And people expect to sound like Bob Andy and John Walt.
Yes.
People expect people don't want to grow. People just want to sound the same way.
They're not that. But you have to realize, you know, the people who are speaking this way, there's a certain age group. There's a certain age group.
True.
You understand? And it's like how me see politics in America. I mean, see a congressman up on TV, I freeze up, I have strokes live on TV. I mean, I said this man is 80 years old.
I won't even live.
The retirement age in America is 65. So why we are allowing these people to still be in office at 80? The man look like him belong in a nursing home. No disrespect to the man. And to me,
you said that for say what about the music now?
What relates with the music is the people who are this way. We are taught this way amongst a certain set of people in that age group. It's not having an effect on nothing globally. So we can
nothing globally.
Say, oh, this, that, and it's not having an effect on nothing because them youth here do them work. Fans are love what them a do. Them a travel the world. Them a get bookings. And people love what them a do, which is their age group, their demographic. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? It is what it is. You go to a Valiant show, you can't expect to see people in them 40s and them 50s at a Valiant show. You have to see people from 18 to 30. You got Skilly Bang show. I be people from 18, 17, 16 to 25. And the place ram. And we now in a few age group now, I talk about them and mash up the music. But when we go up on the road, how much of these people who are talking and lick up on you, them are come to support what we are doing? That's why I make the embarrassed for the embarrassed. Some people just don't compatible with them.
It's still boy back round to where you say first when you just start talking. The tickets, the people them we are talking, them now gonna show. Them now buy no tickets. Them now support the music. Them just attack and a cuss.
Right. And they attack because they bigger yet. So it's a good publicity. It's all good publicity. About the bad. It is. We are changing.
Your phone kind of got in and out.
A lot of people who are doing it from like this, and a lot of them like, you know, them use it as conversation piece for them audience. Because when me and you can sit down here and talk, Trevor sit here talking about the state of music and whatever.
Oh.
Phone.
It seems the signal is not strong.
Yeah, in signal thing there.
Yeah. He can rejoin.
Yeah, people. Him soon rejoin. But this is what we ever said. This YouTube conversation, the world is big out there. So everybody, you see, this is a reggae artist. We can tell you what song run the place and what artists I do. So they can talk when they want to talk, but a lot of people talk all the while. Yo, Skilly Bang on a good artist, and Skilly Bang now. Who is you to say nothing? His song streaming, his song selling, and who is you to say that? You don't know nothing about music. People always just make up stories on the internet for us talk. Because if we are hearing loud and clear. Yeah, hearing now? Yeah, hearing now, Peetah? Peetah, we are see you, but we're not hear you. We don't know if you are hearing. Say if you can talk to him, DJ Everlina, ask him.
Yeah, it looks like he's frozen. No, it looks like the camera froze.
Peetah, yeah, hearing now? No, the conversation just started. No, Rasta.
Sometimes technology.
Yeah, technology is a hell of a thing. Peetah, you hearing now?
See that.
Yeah.
All right. Technology, see it? Because one time we couldn't do this thing, would have to send you an email, or would have to fly to Florida and sit down. We couldn't do this. So as we say, changes is inevitable. It can't changes have it happen. Can't complain and cause you them. Changes have it happen.
You can't. You're right. You see all. I look at this now, because from Morgan Heritage Bus, we are talking about 96, 97. Right? So you are talking about 25 years now. You know, say 25 years from now, the youth, them who are run the place now, I go a cuss. Feed them next generation, and I said them a mash up the music.
Feed them generation, we are found. Yeah, yes. Because
it's gonna happen.
People remember. A lot of people remember say Charlie Chaplin them they cuss the 80s music them.
Yes.
And then the 80s music them cuss 90s. And then 90s come cuss 2000s. And they still have people them. So
when Beanie and Bunty are on the place, I even later Movado and
Cartel.
How much people cuss and say Cartel and mash up the music? And Cartel and Movado mash up the music.
And Stephen too. Stephen change the rhythm. And then cause Stephen, they would have killed Stephen.
And now today them I say Cartel are the greatest DJ ever.
Speaking about that, Peetah. Speaking about that, you was in attendance with this is my last question for DJ Everlina. You was in attendance at the award show. And I see a lot of people are bash the award show because it's the first year. So there's gonna be room for improvement, right? But I'm saying it's a good thing, for our culture. We cannot cuss them. I don't see things that could have happened more. I feel like this is my opinion again. I feel like Major Hype should have hosted the show. That's what I feel. My opinion again. And get more, because he's more of a comedian. You need to lighten the room more of what way him could do better than what thing they did do. But I'm not
the funniest thing. When I see people talk about this, and because there are good comments out there as well. And like I said, it's a your opinion, right? First thing me said to somebody where I have something to say about the award show, me say, why you never do it?
Yo, first I'm saying me eat them. Why you never do it?
Why you never do it? If you have so much to say about where them should have do and how them should have do it and this
why
never right and
it?
Why you never do it?
People are saying, I wish decade them a talk about. I can't decade when they are jail. I wish decade because that money I should have nominated. I was like, how do you know how they pick the people? Like what criteria was there a script that showed this is the criteria we use? When out you complain?
No one is looking at what it takes to put on this type of event. Right. No one is looking at how hard it is to put that together. It's not easy. It's not easy. I'm gonna tell you when you're dead in person, you get a whole different perspective of what about. People think say theater show them a go, but this show is an award show, and certain things the way they have to do it is it has to be done that way for broadcasting purposes.
Right.
Like, yes, Major I could have was the show, yes, of course. But they know what they're doing. It's a first year event. And if you want to attract those who are involved in like the Billboard Awards,
investors,
the Grammy Awards,
and
investors,
the Billboard and the Spotify,
you have to put
Spotify and them people.
Right. You have to put on stage
a face that they know. Thank you. Yes. I was explaining that to them, I was like, do you see that Spotify is a sponsor? Them have to put people where them know. I saw it work for the first year. No wait till see the second year. Them cost, I was like, these people are crazy.
You can't. That's what they say. You can't win. You can't win every battle. And sometimes you have to just make people talk because that's what they're there for. They're there to talk.
Yeah. but DJ Everlina.
But it was a great event. It was a great event, though.
Yeah.
Yes, respect for that. People.
Yeah, it was good to see. And thank you. Also, been very interesting to hear the conversation so far. I am very curious about your trip and stay in Africa. You know, from the perspective of Afrobeat now, because of how big this is out in the world. But how was it in Africa itself? How did you see the music? You know, the Afrobeat. Yeah.
You see, globally, the most dominant music that's being played internationally out of Africa is Afrobeats. But Afrobeats is not an African music. I mean, a continental music. Afrobeats is from Nigeria, right? And you go in East Africa, you're gonna hear.
Sorry, but some more countries than Nigeria, right? That doing it.
Okay, so you tell me. What I'm not talking about who's doing it, Everlina. I'm talking about where it's created from.
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Go on.
It's Nigeria. In South Africa, you have a music named Amapiano, which other people is doing it. Davido's first single from his new album is Amapiano, and he's Nigerian. He's known as an Afrobeat artist. When you go to places like Tanzania, you have a music named Bongo Flavor, which has been made popular by an artist named Diamond Platnumz. We call Diamond Platnumz the Michael Jackson of Africa. Because as big as Davido and Wiz and Burna and they are with the internationally, with the Afrobeat sound, when you talk about East Africa, anywhere from Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda, from East Africa down to Southeast Africa, Diamond Platinums cannot play a regular venue. If you follow him on his social media, you will realize that anywhere I'm going to East Africa, he has to play a stadium.
Oh.
Diamond Platinums doesn't pull less than 30, 40, 50,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't really hear about him on an international scene. But that is also African music. Eddie Kenzo, a good friend of ours, he performed in his country in Uganda, do his own show, 20, 30, 40,000 people. But internationally, he's not as big as today as a Burna Boy, because Burna Boy's music has gone mainstream. And because that has gone mainstream, everyone wants to say Afrobeat, Afrobeat, as if Afrobeat is the only music from Africa. There's so many different types of music from Africa. We're grateful and we're very happy for the impact that Afrobeat has had on the international stage. We love it. But even as big as Burna Boy is today, have you heard his new single, On Top of the World?
Not me, maybe God's uncle.
Yes. Where
All
him
right.
get from thing there.
All right. No, that is a hip hop R&B track.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That is not an Afrobeat track. He sampled Brandy's voice.
Mm-hmm.
And even last, that was
And the
a
first
sample
song
of
was sampled by Tony Braxton.
Tony Braxton.
Right.
You understand? So even he has moved away from the Afrobeat sound. Like when he putting out his albums now, they're not promoting the Afrobeat sounding songs. His latest single, On Top of the World, is not an Afrobeat song. It's a hip hop R&B song. You understand? So for me, it would have been nice to see them put out a song that reminds us of the sounds from Nigeria. You fell in love with him because that's what he did. Now, why, when he reached on this level, now we want to change him? Why does he have to? And it's the same thing happened with us out of Jamaica when we both out of Jamaica with a raw dancehall tune. That's why one artist who I highly respect is Sean Paul. Because every song with Sean Paul put out is a dancehall tune. There's not one song where me can say, all right, if you take Sean Paul voice off it, it's a hip hop track. Me can't remember a song where Sean Paul put out that is hip hop. That the music is hip hop. Everything Sean Paul ever put out that has made the mainstream cut is a dancehall tune.
Yeah.
So back to what you asked what Everlina is Africa and the sounds of Africa. Afrobeat is the sound out of Nigeria that has spread across the continent. But it's not a sound that represents the whole continent. Because every region have them sound. Senegal have them sound. Yeah, that's West Africa. And then you have, like I said, East Africa, South Africa. Everybody have them sound. And if you go into these different countries, like if you go to South Africa, you're not going to hear the artists from Nigeria playing on radio as much as the South African artists with their sound of music. And you have to go to Africa to know this.
Yeah, that's what's very interesting to know, because I have not been there myself, but would you say it's a difference now than if you see, do you hear any reggae playing or as much as maybe before? Because reggae, at least in certain countries, reggae and dancehall was like their main music. So my question is if this Afrobeat has created a vibe that has taken over, or are they still listening to Jamaican music in Africa?
Them still listening to Jamaican music, man. They're still listening to Jamaican music. But you have to realize that now that their music has infected the world and has become a global sound where people are loving the sounds out of Africa, it's like a new discovery. You understand?
Yeah.
Like for a long time, the Africans they try to replicate the sounds out of Jamaica. Now they have
Mm.
found their sound, they have found their way, and their people have fallen in love with what they have created. You understand? Like
Yes.
you can't grow. I remember 10 years ago, or even a little bit before. I don't remember which album we were doing. I saw the change coming because we did a sound system tour in Europe. Morgan Energy did, and I think it was, I don't remember which album it was, but it was long before Here Come the Kings and those albums. Where
Mm-hmm.
when we finished performing, they started playing a lot of African artists like P Square
Mm.
and those artists. I saw the change coming where before that, after you come off a stage, you'd hear more music out of Jamaica, more music like dancehall and them thing, the Sizzler, the Cape Town and these kind of artists. But when we finished performing, they started playing the African artist music. And you have to remember now, say, the population of Africans in Europe has risen. A
Yes.
lot of Senegalese, Gambians, um, Angolans, Ghanaians, there's a lot of them in Europe now.
Yes.
So,
And also a lot of second generation of
yes,
their children who grow up in
yes,
our European countries,
yes,
and but they still now have Afrobeat as
yes, because
their own music.
you see those who have the children now, the children are grown up now. The
Yeah.
children are in tune to the music from their parents' homeland. While when
Yes.
their parents came to Europe, the closest thing that could remind them of Africa that was already in Europe was reggae
Yeah.
and dancehall. So the Africans who came into Europe early 2000s, in the 90s, and reggae music kept them. But now their
Mm-hmm.
children have created their sound, and even those from the 90s have grandchildren now where them want to hear the sounds of their artists from their homeland, you know what I mean?
Yeah. The only thing I have to say though is that this had a big effect on reggae in small European countries like Sweden, for example.
Yes,
And I've
yes.
said it before, but like you said, just that you noticed it already years back, that how
Yes.
much the Afrobeat come in and take over in those spaces. And one of the first things that happened in our dancehall clubs was that
Mm-hmm.
once Afrobeat came in there, reggae completely gone out from
All
the
right, yeah.
selection.
Evelina, what you have to understand, right? These big stations is not
No, I'm
our people
talking.
control. No, listen.
No, no,
It's
I'm
not our
okay.
people
Sorry.
control these stations, right? So it all starts from, because even in America is the same thing. Anything
Mm-hmm.
outside of Black American music, there's a small space that they allow for international black music. And for a
Mm.
long time, it was either reggae or dancehall held that space. Now that space has been opened up to more than just Jamaica or the Caribbean music. It has opened up to Africa. Now, why Africa? It seemed like they have taken over, and I can't say they have taken over. It's just the power in numbers.
Mm.
In Jamaica, our population is 3 million people, or they even said the whole entire Caribbean is, I think they're saying, between 15 and 30 million. So give it a high number and say the whole population of the Caribbean is 30 million people. The population in Africa is 1.5 billion. How can you compete with that?
Yeah.
When you just think about logics, 1.5 billion people supporting a sound, Afrobeats or Bongo Flavor or Kidangali or anything out of Africa, from them 1.5 billion people they are supported.
All right,
It a
so I'm
go,
gonna play advocate. So I'm gonna play advocate right now, because
yes.
my love the reason there. A lot of people use that and me not use it. I'm gonna tell you why me not use it. The population is bigger than America population, right?
Yes.
But them now sell more than American.
That is because that's why America tell you.
Hold on, hold on, hold
Oh,
on, hold on. Hold on, the Peter. Peter. So we are basically are telling me this. say, when the week of the album and Burna Boy sell 21,000 for the first week, yeah, I said that's not accurate. You know, I'm not talking the worldwide, you know. No, I'm not talking about in America. No, remember, Burna Boy went number one.
Hold on. You hold on a second.
Yeah.
Them same said 21,000. Hold on, no. Them same said 21,000. Listen, no.
Yeah.
Them same just sell 21,000. And a few weeks ago, this summer, a few weeks before him album drop, Burna Boy sell out Yankee Stadium in New York.
The stadium.
40,000 people.
I know the Yankees. I think. I know Yankees are the other one. But yeah, get what you say. I think MetLife. Yeah, but stadium.
So you put it together now. Him album only said, granted, okay, I get it. Albums ain't even selling, so I don't even care about that. It's like people that say, how much album Beyonce sell this week? Beyonce not selling an album this week, but Beyonce just sell out two nights at the Atlanta Stadium where hold 80,000 people a night.
Not 2 nights. She do a stadium tour. So basically, she was all over the country doing a stadium tour.
I know.
Like
I'm just talking about one of the locations, brother.
Okay, you mean back-to-back nights?
Yeah, back-to-back nights in Atlanta. Right? In a football stadium.
That is like 60,000 a night.
You have to realize who controls the narrative, brother. Me and you don't control the narrative. Them can't tell with anything, Dread.
So
can't tell with anything.
All right, so Peetah, are you signed right now?
No, we have our own label. We put our own music.
So we never signed before, though?
Yes, we were signed to VP Records. But after the contract was up with VP, we went independent.
HMG?
CTBC Music.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
But what about your
since the album Strictly Roots that won the Grammy, we've been independent.
That is good. Very, very, very good.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
CTBC Music Group.
All right.
But didn't you have a label, a vinyl?
Yes.
Didn't you have a
we had a vinyl
HMG?
label. That was in the late 90s.
Yeah, man. I have them.
HMG, yeah, man.
Yeah.
She have everything. She have all of that.
I know.
Right.
She have the catalog.
Not everything. Not everything.
Our catalog stupid. Really. Yeah, she have it.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to ask you this. So speaking of label, so we get out of Jamaica, a lot of people are signed to VP. Like majority of 90% of our artists them signed to VP first.
Most definitely.
See, I'm not there for bash no label. So me ask you the wrong and right about label. Like you can give some information on the good and the bad about label.
I mean, there's good and bad in everything, man. And you know, when a label believes in you and they're putting everything behind you, it's a great situation. And then sometimes you'll be signed to a label and them just shelf you. And you'll just be known as they just use you at the end of the year as a tax writer.
So basically, why would they sign you and then shelf you? Why would they sign you and then shelf you? It's not
because
the artist part now without the work.
No, the person, remember now. So if me and you work at a label now, you have a certain amount of artists you're supposed to sign for the year. Me have a certain amount of artists we're supposed to sign for the year. Now we sign with artists, we reach with artist quota for the year. That doesn't mean that every artist we sign is going to get the bus like Beyonce or Sean Paul or Shaggy or Mary J. Blige. No. We sign them because we are A&Rs. And then now the heads of the label will say, all right, out of year 10 where you sign, I think them two they can't work. And then come to me and say that out of 10 where you sign, I think them two they can't work. Make work on them 4 artists then. Everybody else have to wait. Or they probably don't even look on you again, you just get shelved. You know how much artists signed to label and never get released yet? And still under contract and can't get released?
There's a lot of artists in Jamaica that signed to VP and nobody don't know, Like VP signed them people,
Yes.
And me not see nothing at all a move for them, Like really,
but
artists.
It's not a lot, May be honest with you. It's not a lot of artists signed to VP. A lot of artists do distribution deals with VP.
Okay.
Because for a long time, when you see VP put out a record, it's not that the artists are signed. is the person who produced the album do a distribution deal with VP and put it out. Like a lot of our album, like Don't Have to Dread to Be Rasta, the album there, More Teachings. Those were Bobby Digital albums than Bobby Digital did a distribution deal with VP. More Teachings was our album that we did with our own label. And we did a distribution deal with VP. We only had 3 albums with VP that were under contract when we were signed to VP as an artist. Because for a long time, VP wasn't working as a label. They did label things for the artists, but VP was a distribution company.
Fair enough.
For all the years where you know VP exists, they weren't signing artists.
And
man used to just get some artists at Jamaica, you buy some album for some producer go and sell the album to VP, get a look of food and just keep the wheel running. But most of the times, the song them used to bust out of Jamaica themselves. Bully put tune and bust out of Jamaica where a 45 them you don't know them from the album.
True that.
Yeah.
That you're 100% right about that. Because majority sang them on an album we know them pan.
No, a 45.
Okay, so
used to play.
Down by the River is on an album.
It is on an album, but it was originally released as a single, which was produced by Dean Fraser.
So when that just bust, and that song that was the main song in a dancer, like if a selector not play it, he might idiot selector. So that was one of the main songs in just like how we'd have the drop leaf rhythm. So at that time, that was one of the main songs in a dancehall, main rhythm. Me know it from there, so me know it on the album. On the album, I know it on.
All right. And those
so
songs,
it take over the world. It take over the world from 45.
Right. Yeah. So see, She Still Love Me. People don't even know which album that come from. Or which album Down by the River was on. Because we put it on the album after the song bust, brother. It's not like they would put out the album and the song come bust off of the album. No, it was a rhythm with bust. Dean Fraser produced him rhythm and the rhythm bust. We had a hit off fight. Sanchez had a hit off fight. Fred McGregor had a hit off fight.
Yeah.
And so you go. Drop leaf, you know how much hit record come off of that one rhythm there.
Oh God, nobody talk about drop leaf. What are you turn on? Yeah. All right, speaking of juggling now, what you think about juggling forwarding back?
Yeah. To me, it's gonna be kind of hard. This is my opinion. Like I love when you say that. This is my opinion.
This is my opinion, right? I always say people say quote and just say that, please. Yes. This is my opinion.
Love that.
This is not the fact.
I love when you say that.
Yeah, this is. Yeah, I always tell them on the YouTube, just say this. This is my, so you don't sound like
opinion.
It,
yes.
This is my opinion, right?
Me love the rhythm culture, cause Morgan just bust out of that culture there with Vice Pan rhythm, but to how YouTube is so powerful right now and the way these young youth are do their music,
and
they don't
TikTok
need no rhythm.
And Apple Music and
TikTok and them not wait for no rhythm. Them Vice today in the studio. By tomorrow, them have a video feed, and by the next day, they're up on YouTube.
Yeah, true.
So the whole rhythm culture, you have to realize that every 10 years, the dynamic changes, brother. Remember, so when rhythm culture did that go on, the older people them say we mash up the music with this rhythm business,
Rhythm, yeah.
Really?
What you mean?
Yes, because remember that time. Just think back in your brain and remember, say a lot of songs we think they have like Garnet Silk and the whole of them and Gregory Isaac. There wasn't no rhythm. There wasn't one song, single song. Like
right,
one rhythm.
Gregory, because
rhythm.
Yes.
Yeah. So when the rhythm thing they forward on the 90s, them I say, oh no, mash up with music.
Yes.
With this rhythm.
Thank you.
And now the people them I say, now mash up the music and they want to go back to rhythm. You see how life funny?
You see how you see say you come back to where me start my conversation with
the first thing for sure.
It's changed, because when the rhythm thing did that go on, when I knew the rhythm thing was kind of hurting the music, it's because no one knew the name of a song. Them would have just said Heritage Panda drop leaf there. I hear the Bounty Panda drop leaf. I hear the Maxi Priest Panda drop leaf. You didn't know the name of people's songs.
You don't know actually, you know. You know,
Yes,
you
true.
attack.
Yes.
You don't know the name of the actual song. All right. There's a lot of rhythm where to them hear people talk about some rhythm we're busting a dance on. And if you ask them the actual name of the song, some of them say Showtime rhythm. Well, I know.
Yeah,
tell
you
me
know the
what
rhythm.
the name. Yo, me know the rhythm, but tell me the name of the song. You can't tell me the right name, you know. Maybe you tell me one chorus out of it, but you can't tell me the right name. So you understand where that come from, Joe.
So when you see that now, you know, just know, say, that is a part of deterioration. Because back in the days when Gregory and Dennis and early Freddie, the man that dropped them tune, push come to shove, and you knew the name of the songs.
True.
Gregory is that cool ruler, you knew the name of the songs. But when the rhythm-driven things start happening, you just know the name of the rhythm. You don't know the first of all, you know, sometimes you don't even, if you don't know the artist song, you don't even know which artist that I sing. Real talk. So if you backtrack the history from when you start play sound and look how the music change, you will understand. So the thing that we are arguing about, you remember the argument them when rhythm did a go on. You remember the argument them when some artists sound like some artists. Remember one time how much artists out they sound like Buju or one Buju song?
Oh, a lot of people they sound like Buju. Wally from Baby
Yeah,
Sham to Agent Sasko. Wally people sound like Buju. Everybody sound like Buju.
And Buju will tell you saying get theme sound from Burro.
Right.
You understand? So in every generation, just know say every 10 years, just know say a change is coming. A change is coming.
And you don't have no problem with that because
no,
right,
why would I? All right, if I don't have a problem with that, then we should have a problem with this technology. Because if this was 20 years ago, me and you and Everlina couldn't depend on the phone right now and do interview or talk to the world.
No. Me and you in America and she there Sweden.
Right. And this couldn't happen 20 years ago, bro.
True.
So
no,
why
that's why even
why would you have a problem with change? It's like me say, me and my brother I watched a video last night with Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion new video. See? And I see Cardi B post a thing. And the way Cardi B a go and me say, no, she's a mother. She have a daughter. But 30 years ago, you would never see a mother acting like that. Today, it's the norm.
30 years ago, Diana Ross and all them people are not out that way there.
You know, see them
you never see that.
No. But today, it's the norm. And what you gonna say? Them a mash up the world? No. The world are gonna continue going and revolve around the sun every year, and mankind is gonna go through changes. Because if we want to mash up the world, why me and you not walk in a long gown like Jesus and them and their slippers? No, we want the latest Louis Vuitton and the latest Chanel and this pan with shoes and railway. You are gonna dress like Jesus and then disciple them and walk straight.
Peter, what the at your brother name? Fatira, wait name?
Me not know name.
Man have some ras at it. You the man have some ras at it.
Right. And I feel thing that.
Yeah.
You understand? So,
changes, man.
But every time this conversation come up with people, all me say to people is stop having a problem accepting change. And not every change I go like.
All right. But why not bother you and you as from the 90s? But you can adjust. Because me here, you sing fusion. You have no fusion song, you know.
Yes.
You can't. All right. You see. All right. Hold on. Me there somewhere already, and me can hear them mix Wizkid with your song.
Right.
If you understand, to me, I say this not possible. So you would have be so full group would have be like the Cartel generation. Because Cartel song can't play another generation. You know how to adjust. You not complain. You just work with what
Why you gonna complain? Why? You can't stop change, my brother. Because you say, why it not bother you? Why should it bother me? That's like me, I say, if it rain today, me I make it bother me. And if it's sunshine today, me I make it bother me. You can't change that. Rain have to fall, snow have to fall, sun have to shine. You are going to get hurricane, you are going to get earthquake. This is the natural order of life.
True.
It's the natural order of life. And when you can't accept certain things and just leave it be because nature always going to find a course and find its rightful place. And no matter how we cuss and say, yeah, they want mash up music, it's not coming back to what it was in the 90s, bro. It's not coming back. The most you might get is a man sample something from that time. You there?
Yeah,
man, yeah.
The most you get is somebody.
Sample.
Yeah, sample it and revamp it and do it a different way.
All right. So if you notice, even hip hop now go back to LL Cool J days and the hip hop. That gone. Nobody not do that in America. Nobody not go back
do
this.
that. All right. Chris Brown today, our Usher would be considered what Michael Jackson was in the 80s.
Jackson was.
Chris Brown music sound like Michael Jackson music? Our Usher music sound like Michael Jackson music? No. But people accept them as R&B artists and people love it. Migos no sound like the Fugees.
No.
Somebody asked you, was there a script? So was there a script when dancehall and reggae music and make say so it's supposed to sound? Was there a script like your father did and they do not script?
No.
And say,
that's why them cuss Bunty and Beanie when them come. Because Bunty and Beanie music was different than Charlie Chaplin and Josie Whale and
Brigadier Jerry and Josie Whale.
Different. See? And Cartel and Mavado music was different than where
Bunty and Beanie.
Buju and Bunty did I do.
True.
So then nobody have no script to say this is the law of how it for sound. When Bob Marley them did the one drop music at Jamaica, they never like it. They never play Bob Marley music in Jamaica. When Bob Marley Exodus album, which get voted album of the century, when that album dropped in Jamaica and Gleaner write about Bob Marley Exodus album, they said it's the worst album ever in history.
What?
Hey!
Really?
Yeah, man.
Yes.
That's what they did for real.
If you study this thing, I know what I want because people
because it can't. It's so from over here. That time before the internet, we didn't know anything about what was going on. All we could know, we could read from an album cover and watch was titles and the musicians and the producers. So you learned all these names.
When Bob Marley had toured down Europe and them place, they know them days, they know. Jamaican did not support Bob Marley. It wasn't happening.
So Peetah, so let's this is where me say you know understand how me respect you for the right here. So I know see you soon for go because I know the timing go up. Listen what me I say. Man. This is what me day I'm a preach on the YouTube streets. I try to tell the people them. Not because you have a hot song in Jamaica or you're big there. Your music may not take off in the world and the world give Bob Marley him respect and him ratings and then we follow after. Because if your music is not out there in the world, in the world space, like everywhere else different than Jamaica, bro, all right. We would have said Ninja Man are one of our greatest thing about Ninja Man have no song really and truly.
Right.
Right. We would have said Ninja Man are one of our legend or Ninja Man have no song out there. And if we call two little name now and say, you know, so that man is more known than Ninja Man. Dog, come on, find internet and go and see your mother. Because you know, understand? No, brother, his music is known more in the world more than Ninja Man. Because according to how we see people and how they buying and the sales of the song and the charting of the US and the charting of the UK and the sale in Austria, Ninja Man never have that. He never.
True.
You know what I mean? It's a whole heap of thing we can say like people that understand that.
Ninja Man, you're going way back so far. Just do something recent.
Yeah.
Sean Paul. If you follow Sean Paul
Sean
on
Paul.
social media, Sean Paul is touring down the world this summer. And
Right.
everywhere Sean Paul play, are tens of thousands of people in front of him. And everybody is singing Sean Paul songs.
Right.
And when last Sean Paul do a song a show at Jamaica? Just think about it.
That's just a cool one. I want to give you a joke. You see, I think if Sean Paul keep him party at Jamaica or him do a show, you know, Sean Paul will get the less crowd though at Jamaica.
It's quite possible.
Like sometimes it's kind of, we are saying, no, it's so away, you know. Because remember, one of our greatest this, you know. It's so away. If Sean Paul keep a show right now, I can tell you, say 9 out of 10 times, if him don't have like maybe Valiant or some people for draw some crowd, people look on it like, Sean Paul, because of the street something. You see that street something there, him not have that. That street cred something there. People say like, no, Sean Paul on a new song. Sean Paul not him about chopping. Sean Paul, me I tell you, 9 out of 10 times the crowd.
But none of them young youth were hot today.
In the past, temperature. In the past, not Sean Paul song all now. Yeah.
Sean Paul is one of the biggest streaming artists in the world last year, and he never dropped no new show. And these are realities. Like the things we have to remember saying, no, and we make these things popular and become subject matter, you know, because we talk about these things on these platforms. When Sean Paul are tear on the place, we not talk about Sean Paul's what Sean Paul do for wave the flag around the world. We not talk about him on the podcast.
All right.
We not talk
and
about
why you
Sean
think that
Paul.
happened? Like, why you think that happened? Because I went forward from ghetto and we more appeal to where the people no matter about cut off my light and me have to chop and me pitney hungry, or maybe somewhere where we can, somewhere we know, because my pitney hungry too, and me know about each light, and me know about play ball, barefoot. Sean Paul now tell we that. Sean Paul sing happy music, so maybe
them have a thing named clickbait. So people want the numbers, they want the click on them stream, they want the this, they want the likes. So them have to talk about things where them think are gonna create a conversation. And good things don't create conversations. Good things don't create conversations. It's all the bad things. That's what people like. If you go up on your podcast and talk about how you're proud of your daughter today because your daughter graduated, nobody no one hear you talk about that. You might get 10 listeners. But make you go talk about the 2 artists in a war at Jamaica and fight broke out at the dance last night. You have thousands of people for your stream and get beat.
Peetah, right now, if this was a show where we say we are interview Peetah because he now mind in Pitney. Oh, you're full.
What you mean if you're full? What you mean if you're full?
Oh, you're full.
That just goes to show you the morality. That just goes to show you the morality of the world. And it's not even a Jamaica thing. I everywhere in the world, brother.
Yeah.
Everywhere in the world. And that's humanity.
DJ Everlina, 2 more questions because we know Peetah have got Peetah tell 40 minutes, we're going way over hour. Respect for the past, you can know the reason. Go. So your brother,
everything good.
You see when your brother need there? I must say 3 hours with her. The man no want leave. That's the reason. DJ Everlina, got you 2 more questions and I'm going to make Peetah go on out in business here, man. Make him go on with India, man.
Yeah, very interesting.
All right, so all right, got you.
Yeah, what were you gonna say?
No, maybe I gotta ask him about if him have anything a forward now before you even ask a question. You have any new songs or anything?
No, we just promote the new Morgan Heritage album, The Homeland.
Yeah.
It's not a reggae album. We decided not to do a reggae album this year. We did a global music album, a world music album, which combines the sounds of Africa and Jamaica. So, like we know, we talk about Afrobeat a lot, but in the album you will hear that there's more sounds to Africa than just Afrobeats. And we do a lot of collaborations with artists from Jamaica, with artists from Africa. And, you know, our latest single just dropped our new video. called You Got to See the World, which features Eddie Kenzo from Uganda and S Villa from South Africa. So everything for us, we're looking forward to dropping something later this year. Is a song from the album named Positive, which features Beanie Man and Shaggy. So just tune into the new album and know so you'll get some more singles from the new album, the new Morgan Heritage album called The Homeland.
All right. So is there any you had called the name earlier about the reggae band or in America? Is them a white reggae band or they mix? It's
Yes,
just
they
a
are.
white reggae band?
Yeah, white Americans from.
Okay, so let me ask you this. They are singing about like what you sing about, the struggles and the repatriation, and they are singing
all
about what?
All of the music is conscious music. White people have struggled too, brother. And as black people struggle. And white people struggle too, and just as bad as we here in America.
What you say them name again?
You think every white person in America have a good life? It's not easy.
No, what you say them name again?
Revolution.
About them people. We're gonna look them down.
Revolution, their music is very uplifting.
Me know Revolution. No, me know
and
Revolution. Me about the other one.
Iration.
No, man. You recall one name we sell out the stadium and say they say.
No Revolution
like
that man
California. In Maui.
What name is Maui? What name?
In Hawaii. In Hawaii.
Oh, Maoli.
Maholi, okay.
Yeah. Maolia. Maoli.
Yeah, me see it pop up.
Nice group out of Hawaii. Great singing, great singers.
Okay. And then me see on the iTunes with the man stand up with him guitar. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
And them sing a lot of love songs.
Okay.
Great artists, them man. Great artists.
Okay. So, all right. So, like when you're around the world and you meet them people, yeah, like, like the first time you see them, you're like, yo, what? White people like una sing on a song like we. So, like, una fascinated by something like that when you go around the world and see other people that way. Una know some white people have draw some crowd. When una supposed to should have draw.
No, we're not fascinated. No, we just give thanks because we know so the music live, and whether if we don't want to do it, God, I gonna make stick and stone do it, So when me see it, me know so reggae music live, and if you come from Jamaica for do reggae, like me say, if you dread for be Rasta, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Reggae music created out of Jamaica, yes, we know that, but it has become a global music where. And not just Jamaican people do reggae. If a Jamaican alone for do reggae, man, then would I say reggae music in trouble. If it was we alone I do it, and no one else around the world, then would I agree with your statement. But it's not reggae music in trouble. Is the artist out of Jamaica in trouble?
Peter, I just see them a while ago, and I see them in a stadium, 22,000 people.
Thank you, sir. And that was them alone. Nobody else on the show.
Them alone. No, I just see it on YouTube.
Them alone. Which artists at Jamaica can go in a stadium at Jamaica by themselves and draw 20,000 people? Which artists? Buju alone
outside of Jamaica.
Buju alone.
We never talk about that. We never talk about that. We talk about outside of Jamaica. Nobody.
No, I'm not talking about outside of Jamaica. I'm talking about in your homeland because that show. Them keep that not for their homeland. That's in Hawaii, bro. That is where them born and grow. So I'm talking about the support from your homeland.
Okay, so somebody have a comment right here. And them say, but it's not authentic if it's not from Jamaica. We can't say that.
You see all that now. You see all that now.
We can't reason so. We can't reason so.
You see all that now.
We can't reason so.
Boy, may I tell you. I tell you, it's terrible.
That is how the internet works, Peter. That me I tell you here. A man say it's not authentic because it's not from Jamaica. But this is what me I say. So basically,
that's what happened when they won the Grammy, right?
That is Soja. That is Soja.
Yeah, but the same kind of discussion came up.
Has the Jamaican government ever branded reggae music as an authentic product of Jamaica?
No.
Right. So because you created this, so that I mean nothing. Breadfruit no come from Jamaica. Breadfruit come from the South Pacific.
Alright, so
The man they will left Europe and discover place. Find breadfruit in a Fiji and them island there and carry it go to West Indies and replant it.
So the question we would have like to ask, really legit, we just said that. If Jamaica got the World Cup and win the World Cup, wait, I say it's not authentic because it never started Jamaica? Does that make any sense?
It doesn't make sense, brother.
Hey, so when I say if Jamaica win the World Cup, oh, in the start, I know we first start playing football. So it's not authentic. That don't make no sense, brother. That don't make no sense.
It's an argument that is just an argument to condemn, bro.
How does Jamaica style up? We just have to fight. How does the bickering style that we have to war?
Before we look on it, we look on it and say, I wish our people could have supported our artists like this. And that then should I say, instead of talk about it's not authentic. The mere fact that them draw 22,000 people in them homeland, them alone, and not one artist in Jamaica can say, me alone I put on a show at Jamaica and me I go draw 22,000 people by myself. Where? Who in Jamaica can do that, sir? Who? You can't tell me?
Yeah, man. February when him come out of jail.
You talk about Buju?
I said February when him come out of jail. Buju out already. I can't tell me at all, man.
Cartel? I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna beat Buju number. It's quite possible. Yeah.
No man, the fan we not remember say they not see him enough for a long while. If Cartel come out my big Buju number. In a stadium, they want 2 more stadium.
Peetah,
just think about when me I say Peetah. Peetah, if the man they behind bars and still a stream with all like people they want a road, same way. Peetah, just think about me at Peetah.
No man, Cartel
just said a while ago.
Brother, Cartel different. You're not even have to explain that.
Yeah, man.
When you talk about certain artists, Vibes Cartel, Buju Banton, Bounty Killer, like certain artists are just so iconic that you can't even explain it. Them build different, man. Them build different. Real talk.
So Peetah, sorry, can I just ask, because you said twice now that it's not the reggae is in trouble, it's a Jamaican reggae artist in trouble. Why is that then? What will you say is the reason?
First of all, some of us can't even get visa to travel to these international countries to promote our music. That alone is a problem.
Yeah.
That alone is a problem. One of our biggest artists in today's dancehall music is Popcorn, and Popcorn doesn't have a US visa. So it's not even something that you have to think hard about.
But I mean, that goes for both. That goes for both reggae and
Peetah, please. Biggest artist right now is Popcorn. And say it loud and clear, and it can't get a visa.
Yeah, man, our biggest dancehall artist that. When you talk about the impact of an artist, me not talk about just have a hit record for the summer, you know. Me talk about year to year. Popcorn has maintained his relevance for the past 5 years, even longer. Like, come on, Popcorn there with from Cartel there road. And Pop is still one of the biggest name internationally. The biggest artist in a hip hop next to Jay-Z is Drake. And all he ever talk about is Pop.
I have to tell them that. I have to tell them, say, I just in visa and forget no, and him just do it in America. That's it.
Yeah.
Just in visa, him forget right now, and I eat that Peetah. Me I tell you, America wait for you, Peetah. Yes, I will live, you know. Me can't tell you, you know. America wait for him, you know.
No. Brother.
Yeah. Like
at the end of the day, me give thanks that the music is still alive and the young youth them do them thing. Because when we did bust out in the late 90s, early 2000s, we did do a thing on a CM level there. So it's just a cycle. It's just a cycle of life. Every 10 years, it's a new generation. Yeah. And we have to love and support it, man. We have to support them because in the next 20 years, you know, them are going to cost for them youth, them are mash up the music, like me tell you.
Remember, you know, for a reggae global superstar like you yourself, Grammy winner, and for you to say that when we are tell people that on the internet, a lot of people not believe now what we are saying. Me I say, all right, take it from somebody when now do dance all then, like you,
right.
Popcorn do America still gonna wait for the man so patiently. When he forward there, he have some money and some concert, he have some place to sell out. I don't know ramping, not we are tell people. When Popcorn reach here, it's a different level.
Yeah, man. Papi things sit down there wait for him, man. Any day Papi get him US visa, man, a different thing. A different thing.
We can see the trajectory of the trajectory of the something that start move back up a little bit. Dancehall. Me I tell you. Because man, because Papi still in the league of where wisdom would have there, you know. Same way, you know.
Of
him
course.
sang them as still so him still so him we are way pan now for just fill that gap here right so in America right now because we don't see nobody else over here for really do it. Not tell a lie. Like and I don't say the truth. But as when I said, DJ Everlina, one more question and then we have to make sure so we cut out some of this. We don't want it too long.
Yeah.
So go through DJ Everlina.
Yeah, Peter, I have to follow up because the visa, that's affecting both the dancehall artist and the reggae artist. But when we were talking about reggae, like for instance, in all these countries, even in Europe, as you know, too, that European people themselves are making their own reggae. You have Swedish reggae, that's bigger than Jamaican reggae right now in Sweden. And I want to ask, why do you think that is? I would say, in my opinion, then, looking at it, from how I got into it myself in a country like this, it was about the lyrics and the message and the Rasta message in particular. And then in the 90s with the Bobo movement and all of this and the fire burning and all this militant Rasta message attracted a lot of people to the music.
Yes.
And, you know, I lost a little bit of my geist for reggae because I felt that sort of withered down. And I'm thinking that's why also maybe people started making their own reggae in these countries and become more popular and not listening so much to new Jamaican reggae coming out. They're still listening to the old. A lot of the old artists are huge over here. They have like second career and stuff like that. But like the newer, what do they call it? The reggae revolution and all of these artists that are out there now.
Well, you have to realize it all comes back to our human nature. Now, when reggae music was created, the only people that could do the music was those who created it, which was we out of Jamaica. So everywhere we went into the world, people wanted that music because that's the only way they can get it. Now, when people start to discover that they can look on that stage and see somebody that reminds them of themselves, that's when things start change. When Indian people, white people, African people, no matter where you come from, if you come from any other place other than Jamaica, you're not Jamaican, but you can do what the Jamaicans do that we love so much. I'm going to buy it from you. Because I support my own kind now, and I'm still getting what I love, which is the music. And that's just human nature. You can't go around that. You can't go around that.
And also things moving in cycles. Do you think the reggae is gonna have like in the 90s with when Garnet and when they started the whole big Rasta
anything is
revival.
possible. You can't never say never. You can't never say never. Anything is possible, but I mean, All I know is that change is constant and it's always going to be changing. So we just need to be comfortable with change. Learn to appreciate change. Like, it's like when Michael Jordan first made his first Air Jordans. Him now make the same shoes every year. Every year is Jordan 1, 2, 3, 4 until them there for 20 I know. Because every year it have to change. The technology is getting better. The way them design shoes is becoming better. It, you just look at the simple things in life and understand that the only thing that remains in this world is change.
True. I mean,
So
a pair of shoes we would have to maybe throw away after you're done with them. But music, so how you see music, it's just adding on. That's how I see it. Like new genres or new developments, it's just adding on to the
yeah.
bigger picture. And if you
Oh
don't
yeah.
like a certain development, you don't have to listen to it.
You don't have to listen
No,
to it
but
exactly.
you don't have to be, just leave that. And there's so much
Right.
music for everybody to listen to. So, yeah.
That's it. I agree. Give thanks for the time. Give thanks for the welcome today.
Yeah, give much thanks for you to make it on a short notice and all, and that you could give us all this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, all
It's
this
all
time, and
good.
not only the time, even the lesson,
A lot of thoughts. Yeah, yeah.
the history and the reasoning. There's a lot
Yes.
of information, as I always say. I think more people in a dancehall and reggae for do interviews, pass on the knowledge to the rest of you them when I know.
Yeah.
Like tell them how the world is out there, because a lot of them feel like, yo, me have a little hit song, I make some money off of YouTube. But it that no. You don't
Yeah,
need
but
somebody like Marley Jewel.
even if you don't say nothing to them have them own a life and gonna create their own history.
That is true.
Everything
But
cannot be
no,
the
the reason
same.
why I said that still, this is the reason why I said that. I said that based on everybody got them own history, everybody have to walk them own part. But me, I just make the part where you are telling them, say there's a other world out there than Jamaica. I just a part that me
Yes,
talk about.
yes.
There's
That's
a
a
other
fact.
world. So yeah, so you can go, they go live your own history. But me, I tell you, say there's a lot of world out there where look on the music on a higher level than where we look for it from Jamaica.
Yes.
And one
Well,
thing never comment the youth
that is why you see the Jamaican scene is in trouble, because we think the whole world is all about what is happening in Jamaica, and it's not like that.
Yeah, because when we see 2,000 people on a live stream or 1,000 people, we think of the world. And another them think of the world lot. Like when they get, all right now, them have more streams than you on YouTube. A lot of them do a song and like 1 week it have 1 million. You're one with slow pace and slow burn like a destroyer. And just have 1 million in 1 month. Right? But you still just come off African or European tour. You still just got this so. You still just got this so. So that does show you say look number we see on YouTube, just look at niceness and the people love it too fast car you put it in there and the naked girl a shake her bottom and ray. That does that, but my one have stability, my one have a message, my one out there in the world. People out there listen to me. So I understanding I'm respect you for the time, because as I say, the state of dancehall, a lot of people pass through, a lot of artists, I don't know, just know, a lot of producers and artists, and we are continue. Yeah, man, and we are continue upon the route here because we want for China make the youth them understand, say, brother, we not fight no, because there's everybody we fought on the platform. I said the same thing like what you are saying. No, we not fighting no youth. We not telling them what to do, but we know say change, but this is why we can adjust, because as what I say, the world out there, some of the things that we not say them now go promote it. And that is a fact.
Right. True.
But as what I say, Peetah, big up yourself. DJ Everlina,
give thanks,
you have everything, you have anything to say to Peetah? Yeah, man, big up yourself in a Peetah. Respect, I don't know, it's a family thing, so don't.
Every time.
Yeah, I just want to big you up once again and, keep doing the great work.
Thank you.
And looking forward to much more
The
and
album,
give thanks.
the album, Peetah.
The
Give you a date
Homeland,
now?
the Homeland. Go stream it.
Yeah,
Go
the
stream it.
Homeland.
The Homeland album.
Oh, okay. The Homeland people in here, the Homeland album, go stream it. The Homeland album, go stream it.
Yes, sir.
It's a
Yes,
world
sir.
album, so it's
Yes.
not boxed into a box. It's anybody can listen. It's a world album.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, I. Manners and
All
respect,
right.
yes, sir. And
Yeah, man.
have a
Blessed love.
blessed day.
Yes,
General,
bless
bless
up.
yourself, man. Yeah.
Give thanks.
Yeah, people, welcome. This was another episode of State of the Dancehall. You know, we have Grammy Award winner right here, Peetah Morgan from the Morgan Heritage. And you don't know, Peetah bless you up with his time and him give us some conscious reasoning and some stable reasoning, some reason. As we always said, this is the new talk on YouTube now. My opinion, right? DJ Everlina, in my opinion.
It's very important when you differentiate opinion from fact.
From facts. State said this is your opinion. Don't state that it's facts. We don't no proof. So DJ Everlina, you enjoyed the show today?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Give thanks. And yeah, I want to say, as usual, I'm sitting away and I don't look at the no comment section. I just want to big up everybody who's been there and who's supporting the show, and hope you continue.
Yeah, everybody there big
so.
up. Everybody there big up. You don't have to worry about that part.
I will have to go and look. You can watch back and see all the comments and everything. So yes, Uncle, it's been a pleasure. And yeah, we'll see.
Always.
For next Saturday, we'll be back. You can hear me? I don't know what happened. All right. I don't know what happened to Uncle, all of you, but I'm gonna sign out and thank you all for joining us and hope to see you back. Now Uncle definitely disappeared here. So I'll wait until he comes back. Let me see. Big up Nest, Fully Active, Aris God, Caribbean Views TV, Dave Hayes, Nest, Fully Active as a that, Rockstar, big up yourself, Deadly Legit, Statford Mills. I'm scrolling up the comments. Dancehall Lover, Gaza Alien.
Okay, I'm back. I don't know. I just got kicked off.
You got kicked off?
Yeah.
I didn't kick you off.
I kicked me off. You wearing heels, so you kick me off with your heels.
Yo.
But anyway, people, thanks for the support. Thanks to everybody who super chat, anybody who send who make a live, who like up the live, anybody who share it. Big up everybody, and we're going to do our next live. We're going to do our next live speaking about numbers and all of that. Okay, so when I don't know, this is another episode of State of the Dancehall, and you know I got already with my beautiful host, Miss DJ Everlina. I just said Miss.
Oh la la. Well, thank you so much, Uncle. Bless up yourself and give thanks, and we just zoom in here for next Saturday.
You already know.
All right, I'm out.
I'm out.
Gaza Uncle Channel, speed of light, not slow like a camel.
At it. Sister Everlina, you know the thing said, thought. Please just say that.
Stable represent for DJ Everlina.
Gaza uncle make them know so you so rich badness so you are on the ground.
Don't know the queen of dancehall I represent for Gaza uncle.
DJ Everlina. What make them vex? 6. DJ Everlina. 6.
DJ Everlina, you don't know, OG on the beat.
Gaza uncle, I have to represent.
Yeah, man, wanna like, share, subscribe.
Silius up to the time, you know it's cartel. Representing for Gaza Uncle Channel. Speed of light, not slow like a camel. Dog or
Silius up to the time, you know it's cartel. Representing for DJ Everlina. I'm out.
you know it's cartel. Representing for Gaza Uncle.
Gaza.
You know it's Warlord representing for DJ Everlina.
What? Yes, Gaza uncle. Drop back that video again.
DJ Everlina. 6.
Pull it.
Gaza uncle.
Yeah, Gaza uncle. Alright, go now.
It's your real top girl, Chanel New, right? I'm represent for DJ Everlina.
You know, Salah Boss, I represent for DJ Everlina.
Gaza uncle. Big up.